What is up with YouTube? It is your boy Tilla's son, and we back on this NBA 2K26, my career for garbage man. Now, this right here is going supposedly is my last game. I believe this is the last game I gotta play, and it's the All-Star game. Now, I don't want to do too much talking like normal. I just want to get right into the video. Let's go.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual, lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on three. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star at the pivot. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Showing off his...
Outside Mills. Here's MP for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
And Harris with the rejection. To the inside. That one drops for two.
Slow game on
Black. Offensive board. Here's McCall. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
The thing about it's on the floor.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on this 2K YouTube 50.
And for his class, Ice is the guy to watch.
Outside for Lack. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer is offline. Here's more. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris. Now here's Johnson. Defense right there. A nice shot by Lack. One thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns. Back to Johnson. McCall lets it go from the wing. His aim not true. That makes him 1 for 2. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot. And
McCall has it. That basket's good. Off to a steal. Now here's Lack. And he's got 6 points for him. And he makes that one.
It takes a lot of confidence to shoot that shot. Lack gets some style points with the floater.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially...
Substitution for West All-Stars.
The West All-Stars leading this one. Gets it to go for his 6th field goal from the floor. He's now 6 for 10.
You're making things far too easy for him if you let him get that deep in the post.
Agreed. You've got to do your work early and keep him out of that spot.
Cologne for 3. Gets it to go from long range. It's all knotted up.
That's a solid possession.
Grabs the miss. The tray. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
Nice delivery. McCall's there glue.
McCall misses the 3.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And a kind roll off the rim on that one.
That's
Stone outside. On the wing, it's MP. Trying his luck from deep. Shot number 12 goes in. He's now made 7 of the clock in the game clock. Here's MP. Here's the 3. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
And the first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far.
Everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Nice move. And again, it's MP.
Simply feeling it.
Swings it to McCall. Offline with the 3. To the middle. That shot's good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the... And now Johnson, covered by Mills. Now it's McCall inside. And he comes up with the deuce. That's side Stone. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Moore. And again, the West All-Stars score. Pass to Perchumsey. Good!
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey.
Harris outside. Here's MP, defended by McCall. He gets that one. Perchumsey with the screen. Black, no good. Down low. Stone, good. And that assist goes to Mills. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is, and here's the EYBL. Trailing by 8 here. Inside. And Perchumsey with the stuff.
Athletic move. And MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Black, no good.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
CBL.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Yep, that one goes.
The moment he's free of his defense.
Outside Mills. Back to Chu. Moore, defended by Lack. 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray. And Mills sows for him. Here's MP. The floater. Here's Chu. Sinks that one from the post.
Work hard on the off.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson. Back to Cologne. And the jam by Cologne.
Yeah, that's great athleticism by Cologne on the slam.
The WCBL, they are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Terrific find.
Now Harris, guarded by Leftos. Pass to Carrington. Drains the triple. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add.
Interested in some cake after the game.
Cologne on the outside. McCall left side. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so...
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Pass to Harris. And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. The ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
To the middle. Now Harris. Beautiful time for the lay-in.
Yeah.
Now here's Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Count it from distance.
And they have not let up.
Pass to Lack. It's McCall on the wing. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Now here's Stone. Banked in off the glass.
They're creating some separate...
Outside, it's Johnson. And here's Lack for 3. That shot is off. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And he's been doing a great job of setting this team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, as McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right. Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna be it for this video. Man, I would have never thought that we would have been all the way in Paris, but that's where we at. I thought we was gonna get drafted, but I guess not. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. I'm out.